Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. I'm Jonathan Kerman. The man behind the lens is Diego Jimenez, and we're coming to you live from South Medford High School in beautiful Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us this evening. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Tonight, two Rogue Valley rivals duke it out as the Crater Comets come to town to take on the South Medford Panthers boys varsity basketball team. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and hit that red subscribe button. Time now for the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Bills Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned and family run, Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. When you hear that crash, think Bills Glass. And we'll start with the visitors. There you see the Crater Comets warming up. Coming into today, record of 4-1 overall, 2-0 in league in the 5A Midwestern League. And their roster is as follows. Number 0, sophomore guard Marcus Idiart. Number 1, junior guard Javon Smith. Number 2, junior guard Colton Vrains. Freshman number 3, Ashton Ackery. Senior wing number 4, Hunter Chubb. Junior forward number 11, Caden Price. Freshman wing number 12, Nathan Hyun Pham. Junior forward number 15, Logan Price. Freshman guard number 20, Ty Delin. Senior wing number 21, Blake Eaton. Senior forward number 22, Malachi Grant. Junior wing number 23, Caden Lassiter. Junior forward number 32, Tayden Brosder. And senior wing number 33, Jonah Turner. The Crater Comets are coached by Chris Schmerbach. Assistant coaches are Matt Vrains and Justin Martin. And now into the Bills Glass Coaches Corner for your South Medford Panthers. Undefeated in 2021, 5-0 overall and 3-0 in the 6A Southwestern Conference. And their roster is as follows. Freshman phenom guard number 3, Jackson Wheeland. Senior guard number 5, Jerez Miller. Junior guard number 11, Junior Sleazer. Senior guard number 20, Isaiah McNaught. Senior wing number 21, Jeremy Gott. Junior wing number 22, Mike Adee. Junior wing number 25, Gabe Adams. Junior forward number 30, Titus Bloodsaw. Senior forward number 32, Jude Pennell. Junior forward number 34, Desmond Claiborne. Senior forward number 41, Evan Booth. And junior wing number 42, Devin Malcolm. The South Medford Panthers are coached by James Whiteman. Assistant coach is Jamie Hammerikson. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our amazing local sponsors, including our title sponsors, Lithia Auto Superstore, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. And our other presenting title sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 convenient locations to serve you. Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, proud presenting sponsor of Table Rock Sports. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, the pregame ceremonies and the singing of our nation's anthem live from Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Panther pregame show on TableRockSports.net. It's all part of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court, the home of the South Medford Panthers. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And a special one tonight, a doubleheader. The Crater Comets coming to town to take on the South Medford Panthers. Just a quick drive down the I-5. The varsity girls just finished up their game. You saw that on TableRockSports.net. And you saw the South Medford Panthers dispense of the Crater Lady Comets with ease. And we'll see if the boys' game offers a little more excitement and competition. Jonathan Kerman here with you. Alongside me, the man behind the lens is Diego Jimenez. So excited to be back here with Table Rock Sports, bringing you coverage of live high school athletics. Sorry you can't be here in the gym with us, but you're getting the next best thing, and that's watching it live for free in HD on any device on TableRockSports.net. I'm going to step away from the microphone and take things down onto Dennis Murphy Court for the singing of our nation's anthem and the player introductions.
Well, fans, and welcome to Dennis Murphy Court, the home of your South Medford Panthers. Tonight, in the second game of a doubleheader, the Panthers take on the boys team from Crater High School. And now, please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem, performed this evening by Huey Lewis and the News.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rattled, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now, let's meet the starters for the visiting Crater Comets. A 6-foot junior number 2, Colton Raines. A 6'4" senior number 4, Hunter Chubb. A 6'3" junior number 11, Caden Price. A 6'1" senior number 21, Blake Eaton. And a 6'5" junior number 32, Tate Roser. The Comets are coached by Chris Schmerbach and assisted by Matt Brains, Justin Martin, Brian Scott, and Eric Schul. And now, the starters for your South Medford Panthers. A 5'11" freshman number 3,
There you have it. The starting five for both squads. We'll give them to you again. First for the visiting Crater Comets, number 2, Colton Vrains. Number 4, Hunter Chubb. Number 11, Caden Price. Number 32, Tate Brosder. And number 21, Blake Eaton. And the starting five for your South Medford Panthers, number 3, Jackson Wheeland. Number 11, Junior Sleazer. Number 21, Jeremy Gott. Number 32, Jude Pinnell. And number 42, Devin Malcolm. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net as we continue to bring you coverage of high school athletics. Crater Comets for South Medford Panthers has begun. Thanks for tuning in. Colton Vrains dumps it off. A 3 in the corner on the way. Off the mark and the rebound to Jeremy Gott of South Medford. The Panthers in their home whites with blue trim. Crater in their road blacks with orange trim. Devin Malcolm into the lane, spins, flips up the baby jumper and gets it to go. The floater in the key. Our first 2 points of the game. Vrains dumps it off to Caden Price. He'll put up a 3. Barely draws iron. Gott with his second rebound. Junior Sleazer brings it the other way for South Medford. Up top to Jackson Wheeland. To Jeremy Gott. Being guarded by Tate Brosder. Down low for Devin Malcolm. Malcolm brings it out. He's been guarded by Hunter Chubb. Malcolm goes up strong. Gets blocked by Chubb. Ball loose. Picked up by Wheeland of South Medford. Wheeland drives. Pinnell swings it around to Gott. Gott the swim move and gets the layup to go. Gott utilizing the swim move, the Euro step, that gray area on what a gather step is, and uses it all to his advantage. 4-0 South Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Crater swings it around up top. Hunter Chubb for 3 off the mark. 3 field goal attempts, 3 threes attempted by Crater. And Wheeland gets it off to Junior Sleazer. Sleazer, the hop step. And we'll see, did it count? It did, yes. Junior Sleazer draws contact and finishes at the rim for 2. And the free throw rims out. And that has been a low point for South Medford in what has otherwise been a perfect season. The record reflecting that, 5-0 overall, 3-0 in league, but the free throw shooting has been an issue. Nearly cost South Medford their undefeated season in their last game. It came against North Medford here on Dennis Murphy Court. Brought you that one here on TableRockSports.net. A double overtime thriller in which South was able to recover and hold on for the 87-81 lead. Ball loose. Crater picks it back up. Baseline jumper is good. Blake Eaton connects on the first field goal of the game for Crater. Comets applying a full court press. Jude Pinnell will bring it across the timeline. Dumps it off to Devin Malcolm. And Malcolm traveled with the basketball. Nathan Hyun Pham is going to check into the game that is Jonah Turner. So Jonah Turner wearing number 12 for Crater. And gets the ball back to Colton Vrains. Hunter Chubb, right side. Up top to Blake Eaton. Around to Turner. And Devin Malcolm, a bit too aggressive, going for that ball. He'll get called for the foul. Oh, wait, he won't? Correction, and now the Crater coach has been teed up. Chris Schmerbach, I believe that's actually one of the assistant coaches, excuse me. One of the Crater coaches just got teed up for being halfway onto the court. And he was as surprised as all of us, I think, that a foul was called on his own player. Jackson Wheeland at the other end to shoot the technical free throw. And he connects. 7-2 South on the John L. Scott scoreboard, just a couple minutes into this one. And Wheeland connects on both. Panther basketball with a 6-point lead as Logan Price checks in for Crater. Wheeland being guarded by Colton Vrains. Junior Sleazer to Jeremy Gott to Wheeland. Wheeland drives, goes up strong, and gets it off the glass to go. Vrains with it right side, makes a move, goes up, and finishes at the rim. And a timeout called by South Medford. We will take one as well. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net. Now, last time that was called by Crater. South will retain possession. 6-point lead. Just over 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. Devin Malcolm inbounds it to Jackson Wheeland. Crater applying the full court press. And Malcolm dribbles right by it. Bounce pass to Jude Pinnell, who gets blocked by Hunter Chubb. That's his second block of the game. And then the putback by Devin Malcolm off the mark. Chubb with it for Crater on the other end. In the corner. 3 on the way, off the back rim. And Wheeland skies for the rebound for South. Wheeland keeps his dribble alive. The no-look pass to Junior Sleazer in the corner. Sleazer will bring it around. Into the key. Floater in the lane. Off the mark. Loose ball. Last touched by Sleazer. Colton Vrains checks back in, along with Blake Eaton for Crater rather. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon.
Don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South with a 6-point lead halfway through period number 1. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. This live coverage would not be possible without the support of our amazing local sponsors, including the Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit icaresouthernoregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help your vision needs. Crater with the basketball out of the TV timeout. Colton Vrains will jog it across half court. Logan Price up top to Javon Smith into the game for the first time for Crater. Vrains in the corner. Being guarded by Junior Sleazer. Blake Eaton left alone. His three off the mark. Crater now 0 for 5 from downtown. Look at that outlet pass by Jackson Wayland to Junior Sleazer, who lays it in for 2. Well, the freshman can do it all for the blue and white. Terrific ball handler, excellent passer. He can shoot, he can drive. Gives a ton of effort on the offensive and defensive glass. And he's showcasing the point guard skills on that last play. Colton Vrains hands it off to Blake Eaton. And the jumper by Eaton is good. Devin Malcolm quickly the other way, goes up, and it rolls off the rim. He was going in for a dunk, lost the ball, but Jude Pennell is there to clean up the mess. Colton Vrains working on Junior Sleazer in the corner. Pump fake by Jonah Turner. 3 on the way by Logan Price, and he connects. First 3 of the game to go down for Crater, and it cuts the lead back to 5. Jeremy Gott up ahead to Junior Sleazer. In the corner, Jude Pennell back to Sleazer, and knocked out of bounds by Crater. Tate Broster, Hunter Chubb, and Caden Price check in for Crater. Evan Booth and Isaiah McNaught into the game for South. Jackson Wheeland in the corner. Gets it to Junior Sleazer up top. Back to Wheeland. Sleazer drives, goes up strong, and a charge has been called. And that was a good defensive play by Colton Vrains to get his feet set. Vrains with it for Crater. In the corner, Blake Eaton. His 3 off the mark, and there's Jackson Wheeland in for another rebound. Wheeland doubled in the backcourt, gets it to Evan Booth. Booth to Jude Pennell. Pennell nearly traveled, able to keep his footing. Ball poked from behind by Colton Vrains, and they're going to say last touched by South Medford. Under 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. 3 on the way, blocked by McKnight. Isaiah McNaught with the rejection, and now South will have it. Evan Booth drives and lost the basketball. Coming the other way, Colton Vrains. Blocked by McNaught. Oh, and a late foul call. Really close. The ball, the hand is part of the ball, but the wrist isn't. And you know how much of the wrist did McNaught get? Our officials say enough. And Colton Vrains will go to the line to shoot 2. Table Rock Sports wants to give a big thank you to the over 100 new YouTube subscribers coming just this spring. It helps us keep these games coming. Just go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button if you would like to join our team. Thank you. Brains splits the pair. Crater again applying the pressure in the backcourt. South diffuses. Isaiah McNaught will go up strong. Hits the deck hard. Evan Booth, the offensive board. In the corner to Junior Sleazer. He pulls the trigger. In and out. And then that last shot was blocked by Jude Pinnell. We will head to the second quarter with South Medford holding on to a 4-point lead. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net. We'll be back with more right after this.
You're a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net. Second quarter of action about to get underway. Thank you for joining us for this Southwest Oregon Rogue Valley rivalry as the Crater Comets come to town to take on the South Medford Panthers. Isaiah McNaught with it on the right side, hands it off to Junior Sleazer for South. McNaught, Sleazer, Devin Malcolm, Jeremy Gott, and Evan Booth, the 5 on the floor for South. Gott goes up strong and gets blocked again by Hunter Chubb. That's his third rejection of the first half. South sticks with it, in and out by Gott. Malcolm the rebound. He can't get the putback to go. Ball on the floor, bodies on the floor, and a jump ball has been called. High-intensity action right out of the gate in this second quarter. The 5 on the floor for the Crater Comets: Colton Vrains, Hunter Chubb, Caden Price, Blake Eaton, and Tate Brosder. Colton Vrains pulls up for 3 and connects. Vrains with a game-high 6 points. And the lead has been cut to 1. Jeremy Gott, the runner off the baseline. A pretty-looking shot by Jeremy Gott. Colton Vrains will slow things down now for the Comets. Screen set by Caden Price. Eaton doesn't use it. Gets it up top to Brosder. Around to Chubb. Chubb will get fouled. Evan Booth a little too physical on the point of attack. Jonah Turner will check back in for Crater to replace Caden Price. Three on the way, blocked by McNaught, his second rejection of the first half. Hunter Chubb drives and kicks. Turner gets it over to Blake Eaton. And around to Hunter Chubb. Chubb, the spin move in the key. In the corner to Vrains. Vrains working on Junior Sleazer. Booth, the help defense, and he's going to get called for another foul. Jude Pinnell and Jackson Wayland will check in for South to replace Devin Malcolm and Junior Sleazer. Excuse me, to replace Evan Booth and Junior Sleazer. Hunter Chubb tracks down the inbound pass. Goes around the screen. Dumps it off to Blake Eaton. Back to Chubb. He'll take a long three, in and out. And the loose rebound falls to Jude Pinnell. He gets hit and knocked to the floor by Jonah Turner. Jackson Wayland across the timeline for South. Stops in the key, the little flip shot off the mark. Jude Pinnell! The little poke put back. And the lead is back to 5 for the Panthers on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Blake Eaton, untouched, and he wisely waited for Devin Malcolm to be coming down after the apex of his jump. Malcolm still almost had enough length to block it, but the shot off the glass is good. Cuts the lead to 3, and then a foul at the other end called by Crater. Logan Price will check back in for the Comets. Jude Pinnell to inbound, gets it to Isaiah McNaught, back to Pinnell. He'll step into a 3, and was right on line, but long. Colton Vrains for Crater. The other way. Vrains gets blocked by Malcolm, coming on from the weak side. In the corner, Jeremy Gott back up top to Wheeland. Wheeland will use that offhand to push his defender to the ground and gets called for the foul. Wheeland can't believe it, but there was extension on that arm, and the official's going to call that every time. Javon Smith in for Crater. Picked up his dribble. Logan Price with it now. Price working against Malcolm in the corner. Smith left alone and missed it just long. Offensive rebound to Crater. Hunter Chubb over to Logan Price. Little show and go. Gets blocked from behind, but a foul. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. Both free throws off the mark. Crater will retreat back on defense. Jeremy Gott drives. The swim move once again. Goes up strong off the glass. Can't get it to go. The putback by McNaught doesn't fall. The Comets with the rebound. They're pushing the pace. Logan Price with it. Price drives baseline. And a blocking foul called on Jude Pinnell. Junior Sleazer waiting to check back in for South.
Jude Pinnell called on the foul. Junior Sleazer back in for the Comets. Logan Price shooting 1 and 1.
With that foul, Crater into the bonus. Off the mark. Loose rebound. Pinnell fighting for it. Bodies on the floor. And timeout called by South Medford. Jude Pinnell ruled that he had possession, and so we'll take a timeout as well. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon.
I believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
having RBTD just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. We got a good one on hand for you tonight as the Crater Comets, 4-1 overall, undefeated in league, are on the road here at Dennis Murphy Court to take on your South Medford Panthers, who are undefeated in 2021. Thanks for joining us here on TableRockSports.net as we continue to bring you coverage of live high school athletics from around the state of Oregon, absolutely free on any device. And this broadcast would not be possible without the support of our amazing title sponsors, Lithia Auto Superstore, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, and Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. A chippy game thus far. Crater will have possession. And on a correction, it was indeed Crater that called that timeout before our commercial break. And we're waiting for the clock to get fixed. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Jonah Turner to inbound it. And Hunter Chubb skies to corral that ball. Junior Sleazer, Jeremy Gott, Jackson Wheeland, Devin Malcolm, and Gabe Adams on the floor for South. Javon Smith, Colton Vrains, Hunter Chubb, Jonah Turner, and Logan Price, the 5 on the floor for Crater. Here's Smith with it. Picked up his dribble, has to pass it out to Price. Around to Vrains. To Chubb. Brosder. To Price. To Smith. Back to Price. Not a lot of movement on the Crater side on the offensive side. Vrains will drive and kicks it out. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Smith drives and kicks. This pass stolen away by Jeremy Gott. Here comes South the other way, and Gott will pull it out. In the corner, Junior Sleazer off the mark. Rebound by Chubb, and then grabbed by Devin Malcolm. A jump ball has been called. Possession arrow points in favor of Crater. Caden Price will check back in for Javon Smith. 3-point lead for South on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Devin Malcolm to Junior Sleazer. Sleazer, the elbow jumper is short. And Hunter Chubb grabs another rebound. Up ahead to Caden Price. He'll take the 3. And it's off the mark. Rebound falls to Gabe Adams. Jackson Wheeland pushing the tempo for South now. Finds Adams. Little baby baseline jumper falls. The lead back to 5. Approaching the final 2 minutes of the first half as that ball bounces off the fingertips of Caden Brosder. Out of bounds. It'll be South Medford basketball. Jackson Wheeland with it for South Medford. On the elbow, Gabe Adams surveys the floor to Jeremy Gott on the wing. Gott drives, goes up strong and lays it off the glass for 2. Quickly the other way, Brosder. Cross-court pass to Blake Eaton. Eaton in the corner. Good defense by Gabe Adams. Hunter Chubb. And a foul's been called as Junior Sleazer ran over Blake Eaton on the screen.
Junior Sleazer called on the foul. Blake Eaton shooting 1-1. Evan Booth back into the Panthers.
Coming up in just over a minute, the PlayMedford.com halftime report. As that free throw rims out, and Jeremy Gott corrals it. Gott into the lane, and his floater a bit short. Gabe Adams nearly had the steal for South. Colton Vrains down low to Tate Brosder, who lays it off the glass for two. It's back to a 5-point game. Jackson Wheeland across the timeline. No-look pass, looking for Evan Booth, but it's stolen away. South able to get it back, and Gabe Adams in the key gets it to go. And Crater down the other way, pushing the tempo, and Caden Price will get fouled. Coming up, PlayMedford.com, Parks and Recreation halftime report. Go to PlayMedford.com where you'll find the Coach Pistole softball camp July 12th through the 14th, led by the SOU national champion coach and players. You'll also find junior golf lessons and USTA youth tennis programs, along with all your other favorites. Visit PlayMedford.com to register today. That free throw off the mark. South controls it. Final 30 seconds of the first half. Wheelan trapped behind half court, and he's going to have to call a timeout. We'll step away for a timeout as well. Don't go anywhere. More Panther basketball comes your way next on TableRockSports.net. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
The Navy for 4 years. I went in for education, employment, and travel, and the Navy gave me all of that. I have medical appointments out of the VA DOM. It's a big blessing to us veterans to have transportation, to be able to get out into the community and get involved. I have a cart and do my grocery shopping. When it's loaded, they lower the ramp for me so I can get it on the bus. Now more than ever, I think RVTD is the bus company with a heart.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court, the home of the South Medford Panthers. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net. 6-point lead and possession for the South Medford Panthers for the final 24 seconds of this first half. Been an exciting one. Happy to have you with us. Jackson Wheeland methodically will bring it across the timeline as South will play for the final shot. Wheeland, Isaiah McNutt, Gabe Adams, Jeremy Gott, and Evan Booth, the five on the floor for South for this final possession. Jackson Wheeland up top to Booth. And Booth gets wrapped up, and a foul is called. Final 6 seconds of the first half. Gabe Adams to inbound. Gets it to Wheeland. Wheeland up and under. Gets it to go as time expires. We will head to the half. 26-18. South Medford on top. Don't go anywhere. The PlayMedford.com Parks and Recreation halftime report is coming your way next. But first, a very important word from our local sponsors. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net.
That we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net. Time now for the PlayMedford.com halftime report. Visit PlayMedford.com for the latest recreation guide on all the sports leagues, classes, and special events, just to name a few. Visit PlayMedford.com to learn more. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford with a 8-point advantage over the visiting Crater Comets of Central Point at the half. Leading scorers in the game, Jeremy Gott and Jackson Wieland, each with 6 for South Medford. Colton Vrains has 6 for Crater. A couple other stats for you. Hunter Chubb with 3 blocks in the first half for Crater. Isaiah McNaught chipping in 2 swats of his own for South in that first half. Let's take a look now at our play of the half, and it's going to go to freshman guard Jackson Wieland of South Medford, showing off all the tools and the reasons why he has earned a spot as a starting guard on this varsity roster as a freshman. There you see skying for the rebound, and then a picture-perfect outlet pass to junior Sleazer, who lays it in at the other end for 2. And there you have it, the play of the half. We're going to step away for another quick commercial break. When we come back, a special word from the Medford School District on reopening schools safely. Don't go anywhere. The Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report comes your way next. Continues after this on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the PlayMedford.com halftime report as part of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. It's time now to sign up for summer fun. Go to PlayMedford.com where you'll find the Coach Pistole softball camp July 12th through the 14th, led by the SOU National Champion coach and players. You'll also find junior golf lessons and USTA tennis programs, along with all your other favorites. Visit PlayMedford.com to register today. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford with a 26-18 advantage over the visiting Crater Comets. We're going to step away for one more quick break and hear a special word from the Medford School District on reopening schools safely. And when we come back, the second half of action will get underway. You're watching the PlayMedford.com halftime report on TableRockSports.net. We'll be right back after this.
Our middle and high schools are ready to welcome students back for in-person learning.
School may look a little different, but some of the most important things remain the same, like the chance to connect with teachers, see friends, join in activities, and make plans for our future.
Welcome to Hedrick, people!
In this video, you will learn key information about how our middle and high schools are preparing for students to return and what we can all do to ensure everyone's safety as we get back to school.
As students arrive, by bus, car, foot, or bike, they will follow new protocols and safety practices. On the bus, students wear masks and sit socially distanced.
Families can find the bus routes on your school's website under Our School. Drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed.
As students arrive on school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door.
A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness.
Students play an important role in keeping others healthy. If you have any of the following symptoms, stay home.
Visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office.
Once inside, students and staff will follow the arrows to keep distance as they walk the halls.
Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged, but when sharing is required for an activity, extra precautions like washing hands before and after are taken. Students will be grouped into cohorts, stable groups of students, and they will stay with those groups during the day. We have increased cleaning throughout the day and are instituting deep cleaning at the end of each day for all high-touch surfaces. Additionally, our maintenance team has worked to increase ventilation throughout our school buildings. Thanks to updates to our system, HVAC systems are set to bring in fresh air an hour before school starts each day, and classroom air will be cycled hourly.
Meals continue at our schools. At our middle schools, students can receive a free breakfast and lunch. Students will eat their lunch in the classroom or the cafeteria while remaining socially distant. At our high schools, students also receive free breakfast and grab-and-go lunch at the end of each school day to bring home. Breakfast will be available for the first few hours of each school day for students.
One important way we are keeping staff and students safe is through the regular and consistent use of masks. Students and staff will wear masks throughout the day.
Make sure your mask fits well over both your nose and your mouth, and consider bringing a backup.
Our schools will continue to encourage proper hand hygiene, including washing hands for 20 seconds with soap and water,
and using hand sanitizer at stations located throughout the building.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Thanks for tuning in to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. Go to PlayMedford.com now, where you'll find the Coach Pistole Softball Camp, July 12th through the 14th, led by the SOU National Champion coach and players. You'll also find junior golf lessons and USTA tennis programs, along with all your other favorites. Visit PlayMedford.com to register today. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South with a 26-18 advantage over the visiting Crater Comets. It's been a chippy, physical game thus far, and that's just how these teams like it. Two of the top teams in their respective conferences, Crater 4-1 overall, undefeated 2-0 in the 5A Midwestern League. South Medford 5-0 overall, 3-0 in the 6A Southwestern Conference. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. If you like what we're doing, please head on over to our YouTube page. Just search Table Rock Sports on YouTube. Hit that red subscribe button. It lets us know you appreciate our support, what we do here, and allows us to continue to provide coverage of these live high school athletic events for free on any device. A big shout out to our two title sponsors, Lithia Auto Superstore, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. And Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, our presenting sponsor with 7 locations to serve you. Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, proud presenting sponsor of TableRockSports.net. Leading scorers in this one, Jackson Wheeland and Jeremy Gott, each with 6 for South. And Colton Vrains has 6 for Crater. South in their home whites, Crater in their road blacks, and the Comets going from right to left to start the second half will have possession of the basketball. Colton Vrains, those lime green sneakers, being guarded by Jackson Wheeland, rocking the hot pink sneakers. And there's a battle right there just of kicks. Hunter Chubb, who had those 3 blocks in the first half, drives baseline. They swing it around. Ball squeaks out of the hand of Tate Brozier, but he's able to save it. Chubb with it at the top of the key. His pass deflected and stolen by Devin Malcolm. Up ahead to Junior Sleazer, who lays it off the glass and in. Defense to offense for the South Medford Panthers, who strike first in the second half. The lead is up to 10, the largest of the game. In the corner, Brosder dials up a 3 and connects. 3-ball corner pocket for Tate Brosder. Sleazer across the timeline. It's knocked off of Wheeland, and they will say it was deflected by Blake Eaton, so the South Medford Panthers able to hold on to possession. Jeremy Gott around to Wheeland. Down low to Sleazer. Sleazer goes up strong and puts it in for 2. Hunter Chubb for Crater around to Blake Eaton. In the corner, Caden Price drives and kicks. 3 on the way from Brosder. Back-to-back threes for Tate Brosder. And the lead is down to 6. Devin Malcolm across half court for South. It looks like Crater employing a bit of a zone here. Malcolm goes all the way to the cup. Count it and 1. The high flyer, Devin Malcolm. His first 2 points of the game. Uncharacteristically quiet in that first half. He shows off the athleticism there and will go to the line looking to complete the 3-point play. Malcolm connects on the free throw, up to 5 points in the contest. Caden Price with it for Crater. And his pass stolen by Jude Pinnell. Pinnell has a man, will take it himself, and a bit strong off the glass. Jackson Wheeland almost saved it, but out of bounds. Crater basketball. Jonah Turner back in to replace Caden Price. Turner will bring the ball up the court. Correction, that's Tate Brosder, rather. Brosder open in the corner. He's made the last 2. And that one he left a little short. The other way, here comes Jackson Wheeland ahead to Junior Sleazer. Sleazer stops to Jeremy Gott. Gott drives. And his floater a little strong. Follows his own miss. That doesn't go. Malcolm hits one. That doesn't go. 4th time's the charm. 3 offensive rebounds on that possession for South. And it's finally Malcolm's putback that falls. At the other end, Colton Vrains in the key for 2. And a timeout called by Crater. We'll step away. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. 9-point lead and the ball for the South Medford Panthers as we make our way through the third period. Devin Malcolm with it for South, being double teamed. Malcolm drives in the corner. Jude Pinnell to Junior Sleazer. Down low to Malcolm. Malcolm gets his man in the air and finishes strong at the hoop. Malcolm with 7 points in this third quarter. And the lead is now 11, the largest of the game for South. And a foul is called to the other end. Going to go against South Medford.
Junior Sleazer called on the foul.
Ball inbounded to Hunter Chubb. And the whistle blows. No shot, says the official, so the foul occurring on the ground.
Junior Sleazer called on the foul, and we are having a TV time.
And with being halfway through the third period, we'll step away for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this on Table Rock Sports.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South with an 11-point advantage. Crater with the basketball. Halfway through period number 3. Been an exciting one. Happy to bring it to you. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you may be tuning in. Thanks for watching. Three on the way. It's good. Blake Eaton from downtown. The lead back to single digits. Crater on the full court press. Jeremy Gott lowers his shoulder, finishes strong at the hoop to push it back to 10. Hunter Chubb with it for Crater. Gets caught in the air, dumps it off to Brosder. Brosder back to Chubb, open for three. Off the mark. Rebound Brosder. Back in the corner. He'll pull up for three and connects. Tate Brosder's third three. And bodies on the floor in the back court. And a timeout called by South. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. You're watching Panther basketball on TableRockSports.net.
Medford School District, we have a shared vision. All are learning, and learning is for all.
We all have a role to play when it comes to preventing COVID-19 at school.
And in our community.
Our community agreement states,
I will wear my mask at all times.
And properly.
I will
maintain physical distancing.
Stay arms length apart.
I will
wash my hands often.
For 20 seconds, soap and water.
I will
stay home when I'm sick.
This is our MSD community agreement.
To keep our schools safe.
And the community safe.
Bringing you back to the action right out of the timeout. Ball moving for South Medford. Jeremy Gott loses it in the key. Crater pushing it up ahead. Tate Brosder will get hit by Devin Malcolm.
Devin Malcolm called on the foul. Tate Brosder shooting 2.
Brosder will go to the line. Has a game high 11 points. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. Brosder unable to connect on either free throw. South with the rebound. And Devin Malcolm will bring it the other way. Malcolm drives, goes to the cup. Too strong off the back rim. Loose rebound falls to him, and he will slam it home. Right place, right time for Devin Malcolm. Whistle blows, count the basket, and the foul. Logan Price finishing strong, looking to complete the three-point play.
Devin Malcolm called on the foul. Logan Price shooting 1.
And the free throw woes for Crater. The lead remains 7 for South. Wheeling across the timeline. Floater doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. And a jump ball has been called. Fortunate for South as they will retain possession. You hear some fans clamoring for an over-the-back call. Isaiah McNaught into the game for South. Kicks it up top to Jeremy Gott. Gott gets blocked by Chubb. His 4th rejection of the game. Caden Price will check back in for Crater. Chubb isn't even the tallest guy on the team, but he is 6'4", so he has the length, but really excellent hands and excellent timing and anticipation by the 6'4" senior. Jeremy Gott able to collect on the inbound and then knocked out of bounds by Blake Eaton. It'll remain South Medford basketball. 7-point lead for the Panthers over the Comets on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Up top to Malcolm. Malcolm left alone for 3. Little short, and the rebound to Tate Brosder of Crater. The Comets will slow things down, and Hunter Chubb will bring it across the timeline. Caden Price up top to Blake Eaton, who fires away from 3 off the mark. Jackson Wheeland, the rebound for South. Wheeland coast to coast, flips it up and in. Chubb into the front court. Jackson Wheeland is there once again. This time on the steal. The alley, almost the oop by Isaiah McNaught, but couldn't complete it. Still a 9-point advantage for South. Blake Eaton. Final 50 seconds of the third quarter. Caden Price up top, left side to Chubb. Chubb will drive. Try to go off the backboard on the baseline drive, not an easy angle. He's a little slow to get up. South a man advantage. Isaiah McNaught challenges Logan Price. The shot missed. It hangs up off the backboard, and I believe, yes, it did touch the support beam of the backboard, and so that is a automatic dead ball. Possession to Crater. Colton Vrains across the timeline for the final 20 seconds. Caden Price in the key. Blake Eaton, his free throw jumper is good, and it cuts the lead to 7. Final 7 seconds of the third quarter. Wheeland to Gott, to Malcolm, who throws it down at the buzzer. An exclamation point at the end of the third quarter for the South Medford Panthers, and we will head to the fourth period. South up by 9. Hold everything. A technical foul has been called on Devin Malcolm. Perhaps a little bit of showboating. And so we'll head to break and bring you the updated final score when we come back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net.
Is that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. Getting ready for the fourth quarter of action here at South Medford High School. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Before we head to the fourth quarter, let's take one more look at that final play of the third. An exclamation point for South. Final 7 seconds. Jackson Wheeland up ahead into the front court. The touch pass by Jeremy Gott to Devin Malcolm, who throws it down at the buzzer. Malcolm would get called for a technical foul, and so Crater converting on one of 2 of the free throws, and that's why we have an 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter. The Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford hope you are enjoying tonight's game. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help with your vision needs. Crater down by 8. We'll have possession. An exciting game here on TableRockSports.net. Hope you've been enjoying it as much as we have. Thank you for tuning in. Colton Vrains being guarded by Jackson Wheeland of South Medford. Hunter Chubb drives and kicks. The 3 on the way, off the mark. Ball last touched by South Medford. It'll remain with Crater. Hunter Chubb collects the inbound. The spin move. Can't finish at the rim. Here comes South the other way. Wheeland drives, kicks, and an offensive foul is called. Blake Eaton drawing the charge on Jackson Wheeland.
Jackson Wheeland called on the foul.
Wheeland's second personal. A little bit of bully ball by Hunter Chubb, who bruises his way into the key and banks it off the glass. The lead is down to 6 for South. Was as many as 12. Left side, Jeremy Gott lowers his shoulder, drives and kicks to Pinnell, back to Gott, around to Booth, to Wheeland. Down low to Pinnell. Up top to Booth. Touch pass from Pinnell to McNaught. Up top to Gott on the way. Loose ball, fought for, and a jump ball has been called. Possession arrow points in favor of South Medford. They'll hold on. Jeremy Gott in the corner for South. Up top to Wheeland. Bit of a traffic jam. McNaught to Wheeland to Pinnell. His free throw jumper no good. McNaught skied for the offensive board. Couldn't get the putback. Got the offensive rebound, and then he gets fouled. Foul on the floor.
Colton Brains called on the foul. Tate Broadster back in for Crater.
Tate Broadster, this game's leading scorer, checks back in for Crater. Jeremy Gott, the little runner is good. Blake Eaton steps into a three, way wide. Broadster, the offensive board, and he gets fouled under the basket.
Jeremy Gott calls on the foul. Tate Broadster at the line. Shooting 1-1.
And a free throw off the mark, but Crater gets their own miss. Free possession, Chubb lowers his shoulder and then kicks it out. And getting fouled on the shot is Colton Vrains. He'll go to the line. Crater into the bonus, as that is the 8th foul on South Medford. Only 2 fouls called on Crater in this half. Devin Malcolm checks into the game for South Medford. Today's game is brought to you in part by Vista Utilities and our friends from My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins at My Circle K. And a turnover as Colton Vrains comes away with it. Dump pass to Broser, who lays it off the glass and in. It's a 4-point game. Broser up to 13. That's a game high. Tied with Devin Malcolm. And a foul called on the floor. 47-43, South Medford on top of Crater on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Side out for South. Jude Pinnell left wide open. Goes into the key, dumps it off to Malcolm. Back to Pinnell, who finishes strong at the rim. Colton Vrains with it. And then an over and back foul going to be called against Isaiah McNaught.
Isaiah McNaught called on the foul. Hunter Chubb shooting 1 and 1.
Chubb unable to connect on the free throw, and Jude Pennell able to save it from going out of bounds for South. Devin Malcolm spins once, spins twice, and can't finish at the rim. Jeremy got the offensive board, waits. That shot bounces out. Evan Malcolm the offensive board, and then he gets fouled. The Panthers doing work on the offensive glass, especially in this second half.
Blake Eaton called on the foul.
Jackson Wieland inbounds it to Devin Malcolm. Malcolm working against Logan Price. Follows his own miss and gets it to go. And a timeout has been called. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. The exciting conclusion will come your way next on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. Just about halfway through period number 4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's been an exciting one. Thank you for tuning in to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net. A couple of Rogue Valley rivals duking it out. Brought you game 1 of our doubleheader, the girls' varsity match between these two schools. South dispatching Crater with ease. Things a little more tense in the boys' game. Two of the top teams in their respective conference, and they're playing like it. Crater with possession, down by 8. In the corner, Blake Eaton. And Devin Malcolm comes away with a steal. Malcolm! And had his pass knocked away. And out of bounds, last touched by South. Great transition defense by the Crater Comets. First, it was Hunter Chubb setting his feet, and then Colton Vrains getting his hand on the basketball to deflect the pass. Chubb across the timeline for Crater. Chubb lowers his shoulder and gets all the way to the cup. Count it, and one.
Isaiah McNaught called on the foul. Hunter Chubb shooting 1.
Chubb with just 4 points in this game, but 4 blocks. And he's been putting in work on both ends of the court for his Crater Comet squad. Can't connect on the free throw. Devin Malcolm the rebound for South. Off to Jackson Whelan. Whelan picked up his dribble. Give and go with Malcolm. Whelan, the reverse layup is good. The lead back to 8. In the corner, Logan Price dials up a three, doesn't go. Offensive rebound falls to Blake Eaton. Underneath Logan Price, no one picked him up. And Crater will take advantage and cut the lead back to 6. Jackson Whelan spins, and a push has been called. And that'll bring us to a TV timeout. Don't go anywhere. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the 4th and final quarter. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. We got a tight one on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Two Rogue Valley rivals, the Crater Comets from Central Point and the South Medford Panthers, atop their respective conferences. Crater in the 5A Midwestern League, South in the 6A Southwestern Conference. The Panthers with a 6-point advantage on the John L. Scott scoreboard. A furious comeback by Crater has made things interesting in the final 3 minutes plus. Thank you for tuning in to TableRockSports.net as we continue to bring you coverage of live high school athletics from around the state of Oregon. If you'd like to show your support, please head on over to our YouTube page and hit that subscribe button. Just search Table Rock Sports on YouTube. Down low to Devin Malcolm. Quick little step back, and his shot well strong. And then that is stolen away by Junior Sleazer on the other end for South. Big defensive possession for South. Devin Malcolm to the cup. Finishes strong for 2. And that pushes the lead back to 8. In the corner, Logan Price for 3. He gets all of them. The lead is back to 5. And then a foul is called. It's going to go against Crater. Jeremy got to inbound it for the Panthers. Into Junior Sleazer. Wheeland brings it back up top. And South contents to let the clock dribble out. Oh, is nearly a turnover, but Logan Price going to get whistled for using his foot. Can't do that in the game of basketball. Side out for South Medford. They get it in to Wheeland. Isaiah McNaught down low. His pass deflected. Crater with it the other way. Price to, and the ball is loose again. Bodies are everywhere. And the foul is going to go against Crater. Under 90 seconds to go. That's a big call. Tate Brewster on the foul. The Panthers now into the penalty. Big free throws for Jeremy Gott as he tries to extend this Panther lead, and he connects on the first. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, and business needs. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Gott splits a pair. It remains a two-possession game. Hunter Chubb across the timeline for Crater. And then it's stolen away by Jackson Wheeland. Down low to McNutt. Up top to Sleazer. Off the mark. Isaiah McNutt is there for the putback. Quickly down the other end. Logan Price gets fouled as he goes up for two. Crater wisely going for the quick strike on the response. Under a minute to go, and Logan Price needs both of these free throws for his Crater Comets. Jude Pennell checks in for South. He's joined by Isaiah McNutt, Jackson Wheeland, Devin Malcolm, and Jeremy Gott. And the first one bounces out. It's our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action possible, including our title sponsors, Lithia Auto Superstore, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, and Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. Devin Malcolm corrals the rebound, and Crater has to foul. So it'll be the free throw game for the final 55 seconds, a game that South has not excelled in, really the only area of the game of basketball that the Panthers have struggled in 2021. Devin Malcolm will relace the sneakers. Sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. It's time now to sign up for summer fun. Go to playmedford.com where you'll find the Coach Pistole softball camp July 12th through the 14th, led by SOU national champion guard and players. Jeremy Gott corrals the offensive rebound, and they kick it out to Wheeland. That is a big rebound by Gott. And then as the ball comes loose, a foul is called. So again, go to playmedford.com where you'll find the Coach Pistole softball camp July 12th through the 14th, led by the SOU national champion coach and players. You'll also find junior golf lessons and USTA youth tennis programs, along with all your other favorites. Visit playmedford.com to register today. Jackson Wheeland at the line. And he connects on the free throw. 9-point advantage. One more would make it a 4-possession game, but nothing out of reach. We saw South squander a double-figure lead late in the last game that this team played in against their crosstown rivals, the North Medford Black Tornado. Crater has to work quickly, and Blake Eaton not in a whole lot of hurry. Pass deflected, comes to Chubb, puts up the three, off the back iron, loose ball, controlled by South, and Pennell gets fouled. Pennell has taken a beating today. Take a minute and recollect himself as he looks to extend this 10-point lead for the Panthers.
Logan Price back in for Crater.
Here you saw a warm moment shared between Coach Jamie Hamrickson and Jude Pennell. And Pennell, calm, cool, and collected, connects on both free throws. Football pass, Pennell tips it away. It'll remain with Crater under the basket. Just over 30 seconds remaining. South on the defense, the three is up, off the mark, Pennell the rebound. Ball is loose. Wheeland comes away with it. And we'll see, it looks like Crater will foul Wheeland once again to extend this game. The only question now is what the final score will be.
Jackson Leland shooting 2.
Our leading scorer in tonight's game, Devin Malcolm of South Medford, put in 17 points, including a buzzer-beating dunk at the end of the third quarter. Whelan's free throw rolls around and in. The Panthers will stay undefeated in 2021, improve to 6-0 overall. The Crater Comets will fall to 4-2, but a hard-fought game between these two squads. Chubb the runner, it doesn't go. Malcolm the rebound, and that will do it. Your final from Dennis Murphy Court, South Medford 64, Crater 50. For our executive producer, Joe Brett, and our cameraman, Diego Jimenez, I'm Jonathan Kerman saying so long from South Medford High School. You've been watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. South Medford defeats Crater 64-50 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Thanks so much for tuning in on TableRockSports.net. We'll catch you next time. Clear, my man. Thank you.